Hey up, welcome to this week's video. This week I'm in West Yorkshire, my home county, and I'm only, as the crow flies, about 8 miles from home. And where I am specifically is above the M62 motorway. Now if you know the M62, and you know where it splits in half and goes either side of an old farmhouse, sometimes called the Little House on the Prairie, that's where I am, that's what I'm overlooking. A few weeks ago I did a little mini tutorial on how to do sun stars, and about halfway through that tutorial I got a little bit tongue-tied and I called them light trails. So I thought, why not? Let's do another little mini how-to. This time, you've guessed it, we're going to do light trails. The light's fading fast, which is what we need, so let's crack on. Let's see what we can make of this place. So it's not the most glamorous of landscape photography locations. I've got a bit of an old tear bag from building materials, got some old polythene, and what looks like, well, there's no looks like about it. There's a giant garden trampoline. I have absolutely no idea how it got here or why it's here, but you know, we'll ignore those. We'll concentrate on getting this shot. So as well as all this detritus that you can see lying around, yeah, I've also got something else that's changed since I was last here. There's a few old lorry trailers that have been just dumped. They're using them for like advertising hoardings at the side of the motorway. They look terrible. That's not too bad. I suppose I could clone them out, and I've also got a mobile phone mast on the right hand side. But what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to cut them out of the equation by zooming right in. I'm going to concentrate on the actual farm, really zoom in on it, so the motorway actually splits around. I just think it's a nice pleasing shape, and I think that'll look better anyway as a composition. So as far as my settings go, I'm at base ISO, it's 64 on this camera. I've got my aperture set at f16, maybe f18, and that won't change throughout the shoot. We'll just leave them static, don't change them. The only thing we're going to change is the shutter speed. Now as it gets darker, that shutter's just going to get dragged longer and longer. At the moment I'm getting 8 seconds, but before long it'll be that dark that we'll be getting 30 seconds, 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes, maybe beyond. And we'll just keep taking those shots. The longer it is, the longer and smoother those light trails are going to be. And yep, we'll just keep shooting away. Now I'm currently filming on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Which is new to me. I had a Pocket 2 before, but I think the low light capabilities on this new Pocket 3 are way better. I'm really impressed. In fact, it's looking that bright on the back of the screen. I'm not even sure you guys will be able to tell just how dark it is. Trust me, it's getting really dark. By the time I get back to the car, it's going to be absolutely pitch black. In fact, it's so dark that we're now currently pushing that shutter speed all the way up to 2 minutes. But we'll keep taking shots. One of the problems is where it cuts off, where it stops, when the exposure finishes, those lights will just stop really abruptly. So if you take multiple shots, you can blend them together in Photoshop afterwards and just make it a little bit more pleasing, a little bit more smooth and more coherent. So yeah, we'll just keep taking those shots. Right then, I'm having to call it quits. The Osmo 3 is the only camera I've got with me for doing any vlogging, and having just said that it were really good in low light situations, yeah, the focusing and the face tracking just started going crazy. Guess it just got too dark for it. So yeah, I'll wrap up. I've just wandered back across that really high bridge over the M62. That always gives me the creeps going over there. Not just because of how high it is, but it's known locally as the Suicide Bridge, and it just, yeah, it gives me a chill. It's really sad to see all the Samaritan signs and the emergency phones, and yeah, it's not good. So on a more positive note, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it's inspired you to maybe get out there and try some of these light trails for yourself. If you find the time, please like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you.